That's stupid. As I was leaving Calatin, I saw a man being attacked by a fat-filled flesh-eater. "Mr. Dexter, I'll help!" I shouted from 30 feet away. I reached into my bag and pulled out a throwing knife. I took aim and let go. The knife travelled fast. Not as fast as a bullet, but faster than a bowling ball. The knife landed directly in the zombie's throat. "Thank you," Mr. Dexter shouted, as blood from the zombie was sprayed all over him. "I'll repay the favour one day." "It's okay, don't worry about it." I smiled as I said this, then headed off again. It was going to be a long trek going to Africa, but a simple one, excluding all the brain eaters on the way. When the bombs went off, it moved all the countries. Now there are only 2 countries, one big, one small. Palincio is nearly every old country merged together, and Grenada, which used to be a small Caribbean country. I reached into my pocket and pulled out the key. It was very well made. It had 2 wings on the side. There was a couple of letters on it which read MB. I wasn't sure what it stood for, but I really didn't have time to think. I was coming up on the Canadian border. I had to get a full body scan. I always found this situation awkward, so I attempted small talk. "How's business?" I said quietly. "Any big zombie raids?" "I prefer to keep myself to myself, thank you," said the officer, as he felt me up searching for drugs and weapons of mass destruction. "Can I see your shotgun certificate, please?" questioned the officer. I opened up my bag and felt around for the certificate. It wasn't there. Many thoughts zipped through my mind when I couldn't find the certificate. Many ideas, many plans, but I went with the easiest. So like with my father, I turned around, tugged the shotgun off the officer, and shot him in the face. Then I ran. "Oi, you get back here!" shouted the officer. "Screw you!" "Screw you!" I said in reply, and then turned around and shot him again. I ran, faster than I had ever ran before. As I sprinted down the road, I thought about the crazy act that I just did. Normally, I would never hurt an innocent person, but without my shotgun certificate, he wouldn't let me through, and there was something about the key, something driving me to do crazy things. So stupid. Once I thought I had the officer off my tail, I started to stroll again. I saw 4 people with weapons. What? I saw 4 people with weapons running by. A biker girl, an old man who looked like a war veteran, a young girl, and a middle-aged man who looked pretty normal. "Hi," I shouted, but it seemed that they were in a rush because they didn't look at me or reply. I saw a forest up ahead. In seeing this, I loaded my shotgun and got ready for an upcoming attack. As I entered the forest, I stepped on a stick. Its snap echoed through the trees. I heard something, rustling, moving, towards me. A growl. I started to breathe heavily. To reassure myself, I started to hum the Star Wars theme song. It made me feel safe, happy, and geeky. Out of the bushes, faster than anything I'd ever seen before, a bear staggered towards me. It was close enough to strike, but I didn't figure it would make the first move. With his blood dripping on my skin, I stepped back, only to find 5 undead monsters ready to attack inside of his stomach. What a cliffhanger, huh?